Hi friend, welcome in. I'm going to start your reading today with the Liminal Forest Oracle deck. If you, this is not for any one sign, but if you saw the title and you felt like you wanted to click, then I do believe there's something here for you. Let's get you started. I'm going to do a past, present, future reading. Okay. For whoever's watching this, past, present, let's just do one card. Present, future, or outcome for whoever may be watching. Past. This came out upside down, so I may keep that in mind. Sometimes I do like to read reversals on oracles as well. Okay, and to clarify these oracles, I will be using the Wildwood Tarot. So let's talk about treasure. What's going on for treasure? Nine of Swords. Okay. So with this, I have this little pig searching for truffles. And this nine of Swords has the word dedication on it, so I'm going to keep that in mind. High Priestess and the Five of Bows. Oh, I want to cover up this Five of Bows. He's a little inappropriate. Okay. Yeah, it looks like in the past you may have been stuck in something. It feels you know what it actually feels like? This could be with a relationship or with a job, but what I'm feeling is like this feels like the kind of job that you just go to and you're almost it's so bad for you, but you're almost numb to it in the sense of like, oh, this is what I have to do. Like I don't have any choice. And it's almost like you keep trying to be positive about it, but there's actually nothing positive about the situation. That's what it kind of feels like, that type of situation. Like I said, it could be work, it could be school, it could be really anything, a relationship, but it feels like there was no action here, even though the situation was not good for you in any way. Could have been a lot of fighting, a lot of mental, maybe you feel like mentally trapped or just trapped in general. What's going on in the current situation with Safe Harbor? I've been getting this card a lot lately for myself in my own personal readings. Again, this is the Liminal Forest Oracle deck. That you can look up and purchase. She's an independent. I believe it's MJ Cullinane. She's an independent tarot card maker, so she's not mass produced. So I do prefer the non-mass produced decks. Let's see here. If I can find them. Okay, Safe Harbor. Okay, I'm just gonna take this guy. Seems like something's not wanting to come out. Maybe you're not wanting to come out in a sense. Ace of Arrows. Six of Wands. Get one more card. These cards are sort of all over the place. Just need one, please. Thank you. Knight of Bows. This is a very happy fox. He looks sort of happy. It does seem now that there is this sort of, here this Ace of Arrows says breath of life, and it does sort of feel like that maybe you're starting to understand a new direction for yourself or where you need to go. But it doesn't seem like there's a lot of action going on, or if there is, it feels sort of internal for right now. Um, but I do see that if it's not external yet, it will soon be external. Knight of Bows to me is always an external thing. It's obviously the element of fire, so it is external, and it feels like, it almost feels like you were in this safe harbor, this safe situation. Maybe it wasn't a good situation for you, but it was safe. You knew it, you understood it. And I feel like these cards are asking you to move now. These are cards of movement. The Knight of Wands and the Ace of Arrows here. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is internal, it's thoughts. But with the Knight of Bows here, it feels, or with the Knight of Wands here, it feels very external. And it seems like in traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the Six of Wands is a card of like being seen, and you're hiding here. I don't know if that's significant for anybody, but it feels like it's asking you not to hide anymore. It's time to sort of come out, like you know what you need to do, you know what you want to do. It's time to actually remove yourself from the situation. It feels very tower-y without it actually being a tower. It almost feels like an internal, like, mental tower, like you just sort of being in a terrible situation or in a situation that wasn't serving you. This also feels very internal, like there was some sort of thought here, and now it's asking you to actually bring it from the internal to the external. So there's something that you were either thinking of or planning on that you need to actually bring up, and it's asking you to be seen here. There's something about being seen. I'm not sure what that is, but it's asking you to come out of your hiding place and be seen. Now, this future card that I have in the future, the outcome says past, but it did come out reversed. So let's see what this card has for us. Seven of Stones, which is the Seven of Pentacles. It indicates healing in this deck. The Stag, which is strength. The King of Arrows, which is the King of Swords. There is sort of a need to look at something for exactly what it is. I don't know what that means. I just read the cards. I'm not really exactly sure. I'm not going to give you guys, I'm not going to give you like an exact example, because it's not going to be an exact example. So these cards only read energies. So for me to say, oh, this card's wanting you to look at your past relationship and see what it, no, that might not be it. These are only energies. They're not telling of a specific situation. They can sometimes, for sure. But what I'm feeling is there's just something in the past that needs to be gone over and considered. So the Seven of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite, I don't know if you've seen it or if you remember, but it's a person sort of assessing their pentacles. They're sort of resting their head on, I think it's like a shovel or something, and they're looking at their pentacles, and they're thinking about it. Sevens are the cards of, is the number of testing in tarot as well. So what it feels like, there's a need to assess something from the past and maybe let it go. Whatever it is obviously very difficult for you with the Stag here. But there's a need to sort of just say no more, actually. Because with this guy, I'm feeling a very, like, you shall not pass type of energy. So whatever energy is, yeah, so with the King of Swords here and this guy, it feels like what you need to do in this situation is assess the past, look at it, but then no more. Don't bring it with you into the future. It's not allowed. That's what I'm getting off of this. It's not allowed to go with you into the future. Don't bring it with you. Just let it go. Yeah, this is a very you shall not pass energy with this guy. The King of Swords can also be very cold. He can be very matter-of-fact and cold and emotionless. And I almost think that that's what you have to do with this situation. I'm not sure, again, what exactly the situation was. But it feels to me that it's time to actually just let it go. Right now in the current space, I feel like maybe you're still in hiding, or you're still in your safe space. But it's asking you to move out of that safe space and to move away from this energy and actually to just cut it off completely. So I'm just going to push that out. It's asking you to just cut it off completely. It's not useful to you anymore because you're going somewhere else now. You're going somewhere else and this energy cannot come with you. This like safe harbor sort of like, oh, I'm just going to stay here and in my surroundings and what's known. It's time to go into the unknown. It's time to step out into something new and to be seen. So I want to get some advice for these cards here, for this future card. How can we do this? Because I feel like this is also easier said than done. Because let's say if this is a past relationship, it's really difficult to say like, okay, whatever this person did or however this person hurt me, it's not going to affect me anymore and it's done. That's really difficult to actually do, especially if it's a parent or somebody that we've been with for a really long time. So I do want to get some advice. I think I'm going to go back to the liminal. Let's see. Let's actually use my Pagan Tarot. Let's get some advice. How can we actually enact this in our lives if this energy is not to be brought to us or brought with us in the future? How can we ensure that it doesn't come with us in the future? What are the tools that we need? What is the advice for the person watching this? So Tarot told you what they want you to do. They want you to let it go. Have that sense of you can't come here. You're not allowed here. It stops now. Very stern energy. But if we didn't have that in the past, maybe we need help to find that. So how can we find that? The World Tree. There is a sense of wholeness coming through with this. Queen of Cups. There is an internal... So the Wheel of Fortune, this is a quick aside. If it comes out upside down, it actually doesn't matter to me because it's a wheel. So whether it's upside down or right side up, it's almost like, if I were to read it like this, by the time the energy comes to fruition, it might actually be like this. It's a wheel, so I'm just going to leave that as it is. And I'm going to leave these guys here. So they're actually, the advice is you need to understand and fully emotionally accept responsibility for yourself, responsibility for the situation, and that things change. People change, situations change, things end. There is a need to sort of internally process this, and I feel like it's almost a revelation that needs to happen, and it actually will happen. If you guys don't feel empowered yet, you will. It'll be like sort of a an aha moment that's going to come through for you guys. And it may not be just like, boom, aha moment. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer than that. Sometimes it takes a couple days or a few weeks. But I do think that you're going to eventually reach the point where this is the energy that you have. Where this energy comes through. And, you know, you're no longer this. So I would say right now, my advice is to, sorry about the camera shaking, go within emotionally. Queens help us make sense of the suit. They help us with the internal processing of the suit. So there's a real need to understand your emotions, but also know that those emotions are going to change. If you feel like you can't do this, it's going to change. Things are going to end and come together for you the way that you need them to. Yeah, this reading has a very gentle tower energy. It's almost not like that quick lightning strike, what it feels like to me. It's almost sort of like someone being like, okay, please exit the building now. I need you to exit the building. No, don't turn around. Don't look at me. Don't turn around. I need you to actually just keep walking. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. That's the sort of energy that I have for this reading. So if you just needed this for confirmation, if the advice, if you're already working on this or you're already here, this is just a confirmation that you're on the right path and you're doing the right thing. I really hope this was helpful for somebody. And I hope to see you again here. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day.